You are now tapped into the God Tier Pod, here with your host, MoSkrilla, the God.
What's happening? MoSkrilla the God, you are now tuned in to the God Tier Podcast. Applause is in order. On in, everybody. On this beautiful Friday afternoon. Yes. As you can see, if you're watching the visuals, podding from the bedroom, so I'm going solo today. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to pick out a couple of stories that I've been keeping my eye on this week that I wanted to give you my 1-2 opinion on. So let's check out this first story right here. CBSNews.com. The Biden administration announces it intends to ban menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. In the quote from the article, it says that with these actions, the FDA will help significantly reduce youth initiation and address health disparities experienced by communities of color, low-income populations, LGBTQ individuals, all of whom are more likely to use tobacco products. When I hear that, I'm taking away all this from black people. Now, of course, we know the dangers of cigarettes. Whatever. Let's get past that. These are about choices. You making a choice to go into that store and buy a pack of cigarettes. Menthols, full flavors, any of them. Why would the FDA go so far as to say, in the Biden administration, why would they go so far as to say, we're going to ban just menthol and flavored cigars so we can help out these poor black folks? But you still have dip. You still have full flavored cigarettes. You still have cowboy killers. The fucking cigarette is nicknamed Cowboy Killers because the fucking Marlboro Man died. Cancer because he smoked the fucking cigarettes that he promoted. Now you're telling me niggas can't enjoy Newports? Niggas can't enjoy a flavored Swisher, a fucking honey bourbon backwood? Come on now. What are you saying? What's the code behind this? Let me just give some more quotes out of this article. It says, one study suggests that banning menthol cigarettes in the U.S. will lead an additional 923,000 smokers to quit, including 230,000 African Americans in the first 13 to 17 months after a ban goes. The thing about cigarettes is that, yes, they're bad for you. So is alcohol. It's so fucking good. So is meat. I don't eat meat, but I know how good it is. I know why people would eat it. Yeah, it's good, and it's your fucking choice. What the fuck gives you the right to ban menthols and flavored cigars to help black people? But you're gonna keep the cowboy killers and everything else. If I smoke, I don't want to smoke a fucking cowboy killer. No, if I'm a smoker, I want to have an option. If I prefer menthol, I want to smoke a fucking menthol. Hey, come on now, let people choose, bro. Shit. Ridiculous. I just don't get the reasoning for this. Niggas been saying defund the police since last summer. Then ask Biden to fucking defund the police, help niggas out, give us some money. What do? It was $1,400. I'm gonna say I'm gonna take the cigarettes from you. All because we just shared that fucking meme of him in the fucking Newport fit. That's why he doing this shit, because the Newport fit meme got him hot. Bullshit. Why get rid of the shit that makes you feel good? It's a choice if you want to smoke. Choice if you want to kill yourself. Either the quick way or the slow way. Damn, fall back. The fuck am I doing all the black and mild? That's some bullshit. Ban menthol cigarettes. Oh, what? Do you know how many niggas get through work from a cigarette? Have you ever been at work, been stressed the fuck out? You was gonna knock everybody head off. You had to ask somebody for a cigarette. You asked that one smoking ass coworker, hey man, let me bum a square off. You know how many friendships have been started just cause it's saying, let me bum a square off. You know how enjoyable that 15-minute break is when you get a cigarette? Matter of fact, you know how dope it is when you have a supervisor that smokes too and lets you take extra smoke breaks? Ooh. You don't know about that life. Talking to somebody else out there. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you. It's just some bullshit right here. As much shit going on that niggas gotta deal with, you gonna take away something that relieves the stress? You know why niggas smoke menthol? You know why black people smoke menthol? Cause life is fucking stressful. A Marlboro Red ain't gonna do the job, boo-boo. A Newport 100 can definitely get your life together. Fuck out of here, Biden.
Shut up! Shut up!
Moving on. Something else is gonna piss me off. This story here. About 4 months ago, December 25th, crazy ass white man blew up a RV full of explosives on 2nd Avenue. Fucked up everybody on the internet for the weekend. But come to find out, there was a woman that knew of the bomber and knew that he was building bombs. When she informed police about it, nothing happened. The woman in question, her name is Miss Pam Perry. The story comes from newschannel5.com. She tipped the police to the bomber in August of 2019. The police went to the house. They knocked on the door, but it came out. See, this is what happened. Let's go back. I'm gonna give you the... So she knew of the bomber since they were teenagers because guy dated her sister, Miss Perry's sister. But when Miss Perry's sister died in 2017, her and the bomber started becoming more like, well, they weren't romantic, but of course during that time of grief, they started hanging out more, talking. You are both dealing with a loss. Her more so than him. But she said that while they were hanging out and talking, he would constantly bring up his conspiracy theory about aliens and 9/11 and government being shitty. And it startled her. It made her look at him some type of way. Side note, you know what kills me about the whole conspiracy theory game when it comes to white folks? They'll believe all of these bonkers ass conspiracy theories. But let a nigga tell them that police are fucking racist as shit and they be fucking with black people, be killing us just because we're black. Oh, I'm gonna need some more evidence. You can't just stipulate that. Blah, blah, blah.
Shut up! Shut up!
Fuck out it. So he's weary about him, listening to these conspiracy theories, him talking, him rambling it. And then she suspected of him building a bomb in the RV because he noticed this obscure ass RV sitting in the back of the yard, fenced in. And when she tried to go over and peek inside the RV, wouldn't you know, he got up in her face and told her, quote, "If it gets out what I'm doing, I'm gonna know it came from you. You're going to be sorry." When a white man tells you that, he gonna kill you. Gonna kill you. I'd have been, you know what? I'd have told somebody too. So she couldn't take it no more. She calls up a lawyer. "Hey, I need to tell you something." Goes down. I ain't gonna have no blood on my hands. Calls her attorney. Tells him to come by. I got some information for you. He's frantic. Do you know what the attorney does? The attorney calls 911 and tells them that his client is suicidal. So of course, it's going to bring police, medical personnel. You're dealing with someone that's not in their right frame of mind in that situation. I'm speaking more so about, you know, when that call is made, when someone has to call for you and say that, "Hey, this person is threatening to take life, please send some assistance." Anything that you say after that is going to be tied to instance. So if you're claiming that you're going to kill yourself, and you're talking about, bombs and your neighbor's bombs and all of that, that's going to be construed as a little bit of a quirky talk. But she told her attorney to tell Metro she knew about the bombs. So while she's going to the mental facility, the cops go over to said bomber's house. They notice the RV in the back. Fence is locked. But then they observe several security cameras around the premises and wires attached to an alarm sign on the front door. So you can kind of suspect that it's something going on here, because there's something that either is in this house or this man is doing something in this house that he don't want the public to know. Mind you, it's his house. He can do what the fuck he wants. But if somebody telling you that this motherfucker got bombs in there, yeah, you're going to investigate. And you see cameras and shit around the house, yeah, now I'm suspicious. What these punk ass Metro cops do, go right to the front door, see all these cameras and shit. Knock, knock. Oh, he's not home. Oh, we'll just come back. He ain't home. Yeah. Man had no criminal record, so he wasn't a threat. He had no information on him. Really, it was like, no, there's not really an issue till something happens. Old buddy wasn't a threat, so Let the police tell you, they said that they didn't have a right to search his property. They said that they didn't have the right to search his property. Nigga, when have they ever needed a right? Unless you already know the fuck. Well, they didn't find nothing because they didn't look for nothing. So wouldn't you know, the bomb blew up on the 25th of December. Now everybody ain't got no fucking internet. They had no internet for 2 days. Fucking bullshit. You know what she did when she heard about the bombing? She knew it was him. She felt it in her soul. She didn't call Metro. They didn't do shit the first time. Called the feds. Spoke to them for an hour. Everything that she knew. And wouldn't you know, she still hasn't got none of the reward money to help solve the crime, even though she told the police about suspect a year and a half ago. I think that's some bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. This could have all been avoided if they just listened to them. But no, I mean it's you know what they probably didn't say. Crazy ass woman. Ain't nobody gonna listen. She talking about they got bombs now. Ain't nobody thinking about her. Fuck her. She, all of a sudden, boom, 6 officers go flying in there Christmas morning. Now everybody's scared. I told your ass a year and a half ago what was going down. So good to get out. I like doing this. Picking a couple stories and just talking about them. I'm going doing it. I enjoy this. I hope you enjoyed it too. I am MoSkrilla the God. This is the God Tier Podcast. You know I can't let you go without giving you the AKAs. I mean, come on now. What I do? Let me go off on you. You are listening to MoSkrilla the God, aka Pod DeMarco, aka CEO of the POD, God of the Pod, Guinness Podman, Podcast Poppy, O Griffey Jr. because I knock them all out the park, the podcast Kevin Nash, Potty Guerrero, Poddington Steel, and this week, Pod Pacino. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you haven't already, follow me on all social media accounts at MoSkrilla the God. Please follow the God Tier Pod on Instagram at the God Tier Pod. And also, you can check out this podcast on Anchor. Go on anchor.fm and search God Tier Podcast. As always, I want you to do 2 things. 1, say what?
So wavy.
And as always, please remember one thing.
Tap in.
I'll let y'all. Peace.